My voice, guys, I'm pretty sick. So here is the Pretty Mess by Erika Jayne. I love her. I think the palette and the packaging is super cute. I'm going to take this like bone color shade, just kind of put it all over my lid. I primed with concealer, and this isn't something that I would typically do, but I wanted to have fun with it. Then I'm going to take this like silvery shade, and I'm going to pop that onto my lid, and I'm going to pretty much bring it all the way past halfway out. These colors in this palette is way more pigmented than the Pretty Rich palette. I didn't even have to use a spray or anything to get this to stick. Then I'm going to take that gold shade and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner. This palette is so much more rich and pigmented than the Pretty Rich palette. I love this so much more, and the colors, I feel like you can do like a crazy wild fun look, and then you can also do like really easy natural everyday looks with it. Then I'm going to take that more of, I guess it's like a sandy chocolatey color, and I'm going to put that above where I put the sparkles, and this is just going to help the sparkles transition into the matte. And I'm using a pretty light hand because again, these are really pigmented colors. Then I'm just taking a fluffier brush and just blending that out a little bit, just so that it fades nicely, I guess you could say. It just looks good. It looks more together that way. So just really take your time with it. I really am just stunned by this palette, honestly. I was expecting the formula to be a lot like Pretty Rich, where I felt like it wasn't pigmented and you needed to use like a lot of product, but this you barely have to use. Like you just saw, I took that really dark chocolatey color and put it in my outer corner, and a bunch came off the brush, and I had patted it down to kind of get fallout before I even put it on my lid, and a lot still came on to my lid. So then I'm just going to take a little bit of a bigger brush and start blending that out to give it more of a cat eye. Then I just did a little bit of liner and I used some lashes. Then I'm taking the new Doll 10 foundation. I love this foundation. They just came out with it, and it smells really good, and it's definitely wearable. You can wear it all darn day. Like, it's crazy, and you can see it's really full coverage, and it feels like a mousse. It feels really light on the skin. It feels like you're using like a nice lotion, and it's crazy because I put way more on my face than I needed, but I was doing full coverage type of look today. But I wore this a few times and I barely needed any, and it still let my freckles show through. It looked like real skin. It looked really pretty, and it just, I don't know, it looked beautiful. And I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a good full coverage foundation, but one that's not going to leave you cakey or looking oily or anything like that. And it's buildable as well. So I like that it's the best of both worlds. And my girlfriend's actually oily, and she loved this too. It's a nice mousse texture. I feel like it would be good for everyone. So then I'm just contouring my face. I love this new Rimmel concealer. It's amazing for a cream contour if you're looking for something affordable. It's just really blendable. It's light and it's nice and buildable. So it goes on almost like, not translucent, but it goes on really silky. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So you can see I'm doing like an extreme contour, but I mean, that's what Erika Jayne's all about. So I'm just playing with it and having some fun. I would definitely wear this if I was going out for a night and I wanted to like stand out and look dramatic. Then I'm taking the Peach Perfect, and they just came out with this. This is the setting powder, and I'm just going to kind of swipe this all over my face. I'm telling you, if you guys get this, it's so amazing. It tastes good. Is that weird? All weekend when I was in New York, I was like, oh, the powder is getting in my mouth. It tastes so good. And my girlfriend thought I was like cracked out, but I'm telling you, it smells and tastes delicious. It's weird. And then I'm just taking a little bit of the Peach Perfect, and this is like the bronzer darker shade, and I'm just kind of popping that where I put all the darker contour. I still feel really stupid for just telling you guys that I don't mind if it gets in my mouth. I feel like an idiot, but I'm telling you, the smell is amazing. But it's cool too if you guys like to bake. It's a good baking powder because it will really brighten your face up, but I'm a little bit dry, so I try to stay away from the whole baking deal. Then I'm taking this Becca bronzer, and it's just like I don't know, it's like a little bit of a palette of just a bunch of bronzers and highlights just to kind of start, giving my face some highlight to it. Then I'm taking the Erika Jayne highlighter. It's incredible. You don't even need this spray, but I sprayed it anyway because I didn't know what to expect, so I wanted to get the full, payoff of it. It's beautiful. Look at it. So it goes on kind of light, but you can still obviously see it. And then as you build it up, it's just blinding and amazing. The Pretty Rich highlighters, I feel like they did nothing for me. I feel like they weren't that great. They were just very subtle. This one starts out as a pop-in subtle and then is all the way up. It's amazing. So I really, really, really like it. This is probably my new favorite highlighter. It reminds me so much of Becca and Ofra. It's incredibly pigment packed. It's beautiful. I love it. I think it'll look good on all skin shades. Then I'm using the Polite Duo, and this is the liner and the lip gloss. Beautiful baby Barbie doll pink. Incredible. I love it. Then she also has the DSL, and that's like a hot, hot pink, but I felt like it didn't go with the eye, so I didn't wear it. This color, every time I've worn it, I've gotten so many compliments like, what is that duo that you're wearing on your lips? It's kind of makes me sad that it's going to be limited edition, so I'm going to have to try to find a dupe or something. Then I'm just using that sandy shade, and I'm just going to pop that underneath my lower lash line, put on a little mascara, and then here is the best part, the Pat the Puss. At first I was like, what is this even for? Oh my god, it makes your skin glow, it makes you look all healthy and beautiful, like you're a superstar. I'm ready to hit the polls. I'm into it. I love it, and I love you guys, and I hope you like this video, and I'll see you soon.